Hi. So nice to see you again. Please take a seat. How are you? I see. It's nice to see you back for the third stage of your inspirational therapy. It's possibly come at the right time then. Just make yourself comfortable. Is it warm enough in here for you? Right, yeah, it has got a bit chillier outside, yes. I've had to put on a slightly warmer fleece today. Yeah. Just make yourself comfortable and I'll be with you in just one moment. Perfect. Okay, so we're going to continue today with our inspirational therapy. Okay, the affirmations and the suggestions. Lovely, I'm glad you enjoyed the other two. Now, in this time, I just want you to be fully present, okay? Just try as much as you can just to leave everything to one side. This is your time, okay? No one wants anything from you. There's nothing else you need to be doing in this moment. So just take a deep breath and just let your shoulders drop. If your tongue is at the top of your mouth, just allow it just to gently relax within your mouth and your jaw. Okay? And when you're ready, we'll begin. Way to relax or escape is to tap into your creative side. I may give you a few suggestions or simple ideas or affirmations that may help. A game to play with observation, which will get you out of your headspace, is pick something like a model of a car or a bike or a dog or even just a colour, and just throughout your day just observe. When you notice whatever you have chosen, you don't have to do anything. You may want to count, but just simply be aware and observe. Exercise doesn't always have to be serious. If you like, you can dance in the kitchen, have a little salsa when you brush your teeth. Just ways to tap into your creative side, to alleviate the drama, the seriousness of that moment. The same as when you're waiting for a kettle to boil. Just take that moment to relax yourself. is to spell out your name with your hips when you're doing idle jobs like brushing your teeth or waiting for the kettle to boil. It just takes you from there to there, to there. The seasons are a natural gift, and they help me to see the natural beauty, and it allows us to keep moving forward. Perhaps pick a few things through the season and bring it into your home and decorate your home. Nature has a natural way of being a natural healer. So bring a little bit of the outdoors indoors. Say to yourself in the mirror, hello, my creative self. Inspire and empower me. And see what comes to mind. Creativity is in fact a powerful tool. It is your imagination at work. So don't consider being creative wasting time. When someone's imagination is at work, that's when things begin. That's how things evolve. So when you can, pause, imagine, create, and then write something, make something, build something, anything. Just create. Now I know the next little one here that I have on this page for you is sometimes a little bit difficult when you are juggling a family and a work-life balance, but it is important to defend your personal time. Find what you love to do, and defend this time. Whether it's just a few moments or a bit longer, but by defending that time, you are looking after yourself, which allows you then to look after others. So never feel guilty about that. You're perhaps feeling a little bit uncreative, take the time to do something that will inspire you. Read a book, watch a film, go for a walk, just talk to a friend. Imagine I have a watering can that I need to fill with creativity and inspiration, and then pour it wherever you need it. Pour it over your life and watch yourself grow. Work on our creativity wherever, whenever that it chooses to inspire you. best way to feed your creative side is to express yourself. So perhaps write a letter, write a poem or a song, make notes for a book, start a project. And if you're like me, that would be with a new folder, a new notepad, a new pen. Draw a picture, or just simply doodle. Make something, or learn a new skill. Add a new skill, a new tool to your life toolbox. And as I say, use nature to inspire you, and just take the time to look and listen and feel. Are you okay? Good. Sometimes when we get older, life can become very serious, and being grown up, doing grown-up things is all very serious. But I think it's important also, when you can, is to tap into your inner child. Okay, so I'm just going to read out a couple of suggestions and notes. Is that okay with you? When you can, be more curious, have fun, do something random, just because you can. No particular reason, just because you can. Remind yourself of what made you smile when you were younger. It could be something very simple, like strawberry milkshakes, licking the chocolate of your favourite chocolate biscuit. Make up a little dance routine. Walking down a pathway, but don't step on the cracks. Just take a moment, have a little think, and maybe write yourself a little list. As I mentioned earlier, the importance of taking the time to imagine and create. Take the time to just daydream. As I say, daydreaming, your imagination, it's where it all begins. Everything in life that we see, it started with a daydream. So daydreaming is where it all begins for inspiration and any creativity. Find that child within you and simply play more, explore more, and be more curious. Again, when you can, or even if you have a particularly hard day ahead of you, give yourself that little moment longer in bed to prepare yourself for that day. If it allows you, with time, just stay in bed a bit longer, if you can. Breathe deeply through your nose, and like a baby does, or like you did when you were younger, inflate your stomach. Then breathe out through your mouth, which will deflate your stomach. And of course a baby and a child does this naturally, but as we grow older we change the natural rhythm of our breathing. So just take a moment to breathe in and inflate, and breathe out through your mouth and then deflate your stomach. Where you can, just move more. And I don't mean full exercise, just move more. Perhaps while the kettle's boiling, stand on your tiptoes. And then, if you're out, suddenly run as fast as you can, just for a moment. Gallop, rather than walk. Who cares? Who cares what people think? Wave your arms madly, and I bet you will smile. In fact, try not to smile if you're waving your arms in the air and galloping. Pull a funny face when you're on the phone to someone who is perhaps annoying you, and feel it instantly lighten up your mood. Have a good giggle. Have a good giggle. It is one of the best medicines. Or laugh loudly. Remind yourself of some little simple tasks like, what is my favourite colour? What is my favourite animal? What's my favourite number? What's my favourite word? And with those 4 little questions, it can take you out of there into a calmer state of mind. Never stop looking for what is not there. Free, I mean free your imagination. If you believe that there is a fairy garden, who's to say otherwise? Allow your mind and your imagination to simply be free, to go anywhere. And fill your mind and your heart with love. When you're daydreaming, perhaps take a moment to think about what's your favourite song, what's your favourite TV show, favourite films, perhaps as they are now, but what about when you were younger? What were your favourites then? Take a moment, reminisce, think back. And do you still like them? Ask yourself, when I was younger, what did I hope to be? What did I hope to be? And am I on the right path? I'm going to talk for a moment about friendships. as a natural tonic to lift your mood with the right person. There's nothing quite like a good catch-up over a hot drink and a chocolate biscuit or a slice of cake, or whatever your preference is. Your friends. Say to yourself, I will never, never take you for granted. I will also never take for granted my cosy slippers, the last square of chocolate, the cream on my hot chocolate, and when I see the first daffodils of spring. Friends don't have to be actual beings. Daydreaming and boredom can be your new two best friends, as it's where I can be creative and it's where you make changes. So make friends with boredom, and make friends with daydreaming, because that's where the change happens. Words unite us. They help us to help each other. But sometimes, some days, it's okay to not want to talk. Surround yourself with people that inspire you and energize you. Say to yourself, I like people when they support, encourage, comfort, and reassure me. Okay, let's take a moment now to touch on plans and adventures and dreams. Persistence. Persistence is the key that will open more doors. More doors. Plant, okay, one seed at a time, and plant the seed that's important to you, okay, not urgent, important, okay. Let's have a few more in this time together. Hurrying is like wind to a flame with my productivity. Okay, they just don't go together. Okay, so hurrying is like wind to a flame, it will put it out. So when you hurry, it will reduce your productivity, slow down, take your time and be productive. Worrying about not having enough hours in the day, or simply a sense of not enough time, will only, increase your stress, increase your anxiety, and overwhelm you. And I think we're going to finish on that and just remind ourselves again, because we all chase that clock, don't we? Trying to fit everything in that day. Worrying about not having enough hours in the day, or simply a sense of not enough time, will only increase your stress, your anxiety, or overwhelm you. And we'll continue next time. Okay? Are you okay? Perfect. Just take as long as you need.